realize is, firstly, call out bad behavior. If we see something happening in a work environment or outside of the work environment, and we know it's not right, we need to try, we need to stand together, we need to say something, we need to support each other.
For people that are in the community that are experiencing homophobia and transphobia, I would harken back to knowing yourself and your values, and knowing the values of yourself and your surroundings, and drawing attention to the commonalities and just building those commonalities, right?
I think the best way is to, go up to them, talk to them, and be a human being. Just be a person. Let them know you're human. And I think that's the best way to break down barriers, because those people, when you go to some place and there's people that don't understand you, and you go there and they interact with you and they're like, wow, this person's actually a human being and not a unicorn, then they'll go home to their buddies, and their buddies might also see something on TV and be like, wow, they're all weird, and he'll be like, no, actually I know this person that's like this and they're perfectly fine. And they don't all think the same, they don't all have the same politics and philosophies. They're just individual human beings that are different in one way or another.
What psychology tells us in terms of overcoming that, a lot of it has to do with how we send the message, not just what we say. So it's really about, we want tolerance, we want respect, but we also have to give tolerance and lead by example with that for other people's opinions. And they might have different backgrounds, they might have been socialized in a certain way, or they might have a religious upbringing that makes them believe certain things. So I think it's not so much about combating, it's kind of about how can we start the conversation or keep the conversation going. How can we ask for their stories before we share our stories, and just kind of foster that exchange rather than trying to be kind of getting our message across and telling people that they're wrong for believing what they're believing.
I think the best way to combat any kind of discrimination, if you see it in action, is to just be a friend to the person being discriminated against. You don't have to have the courage to call out someone who might be abusing someone. You don't need to be the person that stands up to them and is the one videoed and shown and that goes viral. You just need to go sit next to them and show them that they have a friend, that they're not alone, and that they have someone that is there supporting them, even if all you do is talk to them about the weather.
The best thing that we can do is just educate people and then support each other. So for all the LGBTI people out there, if you are in a place where you are safe being out and being authentic, do it as much as you can. It will make you feel so much better, and it will also force the people around you to have to learn and accept that there are people like you out there, and hopefully that will affect them in a more positive way.